Where you're ultimately not going to get any benefits is if you just take all of these broken links and just redirect people direct to the homepage. Search engines are really good at picking up on that and realizing that you're not really sending people to a relevant page. And largely, they're going to ignore those links through what's called the soft 404 error.
You're listening to Customer Growth Sessions, presented by Intergrowth, where we talk through strategies to help up-and-coming e-commerce businesses bring in more customers. I'm your host, Pat Ahern. Let's jump in.
Hey listeners, welcome back to the latest episode of Customer Growth Sessions. We have another SEO shorts for you today, largely because it's the holidays. I'm hoping that you're taking some time off and giving yourself a little bit of time with family, but on the off chance that you're still grinding right now, we're going to share a quick tip today that's going to help you to be a little bit more profitable from your SEO efforts. A friend once shared a quote that has always really resonated with me, that links are the currency of the internet. And that holds true more and more every day as AI becomes more integrated in what we do and large language models are starting to become more of the customer journey to not only research products, but now we're in the early stages of actually being able to buy products directly through some of these AI tools. So with that, I want to talk about broken backlinks. Now, to start out, broken backlinks are a term that refers to scenarios where there's one website on the internet that links back to your website, but that page on your website that they link to is no longer working. It's what you might call a 404 error.
Amazon is the ultimate double-edged sword when it comes to generating sales. It's an incredible source of revenue for e-com brands, but become too successful and you risk Amazon creating the Amazon Basics version of your product and taking away all your sales. We see it happen all the time, and that's why we help businesses to build a second customer acquisition machine before they lose their Amazon sales. Interested in hearing more? Reach out to us at intergrowth.com/CGS to book a complimentary strategy session with our team. Once again, that's intergrowth.com/CGS. All right, back to the show.
In other words, it's a page that doesn't exist anymore. So this website is recommending that their visitors go to a specific page on your website, but when visitors click to go there, they find nothing. They get that, sorry, you must have been directed to the wrong page. Sorry, this page no longer exists. Whatever experience you build out on the back end of your site. Now, not only is this a pretty unideal scenario for potential customers in that exact moment, it's also a huge missed opportunity on the SEO front. Google, again, looks at links as the currency of the internet. And all of these other broad search channels, whether it be search engines or large language models, largely do the same. So if we have, let's say, 10 different websites that are linking to broken pages on our website, a good way of looking at it is we lose the credit that comes with all those links because those links are going to pages that don't exist. So here's what I would recommend doing. Here's the quick tip of the day. Sign up for a 1-month account of the tool Ahrefs. Sometimes they're pronounced Ahrefs. You can find a link in the show notes here. Sign up for a 1-month account of Ahrefs. What you're going to do once you've signed up for that account is you're going to plug in your website. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to go down to the option that says broken backlinks. And what you're going to see in one clear view is a breakdown of all of these scenarios on your website, where there is one website on the internet linking back to your website, but the page that they're linking to no longer exists. This is a gold mine, especially if your brand has invested in any form of SEO before, if you have been featured in any major publications or done any sort of PR work, or similarly, if you're just a brand that's been around for a long time. Chances are you've earned links in some of these big industry publications. You've maybe had local business partners or even maybe in some cases competitors link back to various pages on your website. Highly recommend take an hour, plug your website in here, and once you find all of those broken pages that ultimately are losing the credit for all those links, log into the back end of your website and redirect those broken pages to the next most relevant existing page on your website.
Tell me if this sounds like you. You've started scaling the business through PPC channels like Facebook, but now it eats up 80% of your marketing budget, and ad costs continue to rise, pushing your margins down more and more every month. PPC is great for scaling your business in the early stages. The issue is PPC is like a faucet. As soon as you stop spending money, the sales instantly go away. So rather than paying per customer, we work with brands to build a steady stream of new customers through SEO. Those customers continue to flow for years after brands stop working with us. Interested in hearing more? Reach out to us directly at intergrowth.com/CGS to book a complimentary strategy session with our team.
So good frame of reference. If you have, let's say, a collections page on your website that no longer exists, look for the next most relevant collections page that you could link someone to. If the page that had the broken backlinks pointing to it is a blog article that no longer exists, redirect users to a different blog article on the website that is going to provide them with the most similar experience possible. Where you're ultimately not going to get any benefits is if you just take all of these broken links and just redirect people direct to the homepage. Search engines are really good at picking up on that and realizing that you're not really sending people to a relevant page, and largely they're going to ignore those links through what's called a soft 404 error. We'll stay out of the granular details of that one for now. Most important thing, though, is find a list of these full pages, find the next most relevant resource on your website that you can link users to, and redirect users to that page instead. Do this, and you're going to see some nice little gains come into play on the SEO front. It's going to translate to more revenue for your business, especially as we get ready to start 2026. With that, that's all we have for today. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for tuning in to Customer Growth Sessions. If you found it helpful, subscribe and give us a review. It helps us to grow the show. Looking for more SEO guidance on how to grow your business? Contact us at intergrowth.com/estimator or email me directly. You can reach me at pat@intergrowth.com. That's all for today. We'll see you again soon.